Alright, good evening, folks. I'm just gonna get right into it, I think. Starting pretty late, but we got plenty of things to do, more jobs to find. And in fact, we might get to them tonight, if things are efficient. So you can see everybody is decked out in some new duds, except for Duke. He's still a black mage. And basically what I did since last time was first I resynced the EXP bars. I redid the last dungeon until I got through it with everybody alive, which is kind of dumb, but it was driving me crazy. Rather, my strategy last time was not good, but it worked, and I wanted to do it a little better and get these things resynced. I didn't really do it much better. I should have gone with 4 warriors with fire-resistant equipment and just done that. But yeah, that's fine. In the end, we made it, and what I decided to do was take the game's advice on what jobs to use. So we got equipment for hunters, scholars, and a knight. So I made a hunter, a scholar, and a knight. That's their stats right there. You can see the hunter is very fast. At level 17, I think, that 2x multiplier will be a 4. Both one for gaining 16 levels and one for agility hitting 32. And you can also see the hunter in this game can use low-level white magic. That's nice, even though his mind score, or his spirit score in this case, is terrible. Black Wiz is Black Wiz, 2 job levels away from another magic multiplier, so we ought to have that by the time we get to the next boss. Scholar. There he is. The much maligned Scholar is actually going to be very useful to us in the next dungeon. That massive intellect, while it can't go into magic, works with attack items. And it's worth noting that my items keep rearranging themselves, which I don't appreciate. There we go. I don't know why they keep rearranging themselves like that, it's strange. But I beat the boss without using my South Winds, and that's going to help us out enormously. Just make sure my stuff is done. Yes, good. So the hunter can wear this elemental equipment. So right now he is resistant to both fire and ice. And the knight is resistant to one of them and weak to the other. I forget which. Let's go ahead and get the ice blade back up. The knight and hero things, they make you immune to petrification and sleep. Well, I personally would hate to be immune to sleep. I like sleep. It's probably best for the party. We got Thunderbolts. Good. Alright, so you might be surprised by how hard the Scholar hits. They're pretty good. Just saying, Yinzer did nothing, but the Scholar got it done. Of course, the Scholar is exploiting an elemental weakness, so there's that. And I love the Hunter's animation, the victory animation with the hat. That's fantastic. Alright, so let's reload. Go fire. This is fine for now. Alright, so the place we're supposed to go is here. This is Tockle. If you remember when we were in the Dwarven Hollow last, a person ran in and said they were under attack. So let's go do the thing. Can't move. Now get them. Rip us. Oh boy, well... So now we're in Hyne's castle. That was that floating tree thing that we saw in the desert. It's a bit of a pain. He is, of course, an evil advisor, or minister. Why wouldn't he be? Oh, another king has been betrayed. This seems to happen at least once a game. Yeah, we gotta defeat Hyne. Oops. Let's see. Well, if this is a demon, in theory, it should be weak to fire, but we can use the scholar to find out. Oh, I need to do scan, not peep. It's fine, though. I think we've learned that it's not weak to fire. Holy. Not holy. Everyone can share in the goodness of holy arrows. And we'll scan this time. Nope, maybe not. No weak point. Well, that's good. Well, if that's the case, we just get the strongest arrows that I got. Well, the good news is we took care of a spy. Oh, there's the hole in the corner. I see it now. Alright. I don't think so. Alright, so we gotta get tiny. Yeah, this is all kinds of not good. I did not anticipate a tiny part. Otherwise, I'd have a little more spell casting. Oh man, no, I can't waste that here. Oh, the bouncies? That's Duke being asleep. Actually, this is really bad. I might have to reset out of this. I can't run. Yeah, it's pretty good, right? The death pose. Oh my god. Yep, this is not doable. Man, I do not remember that at all. I thought you just, miniaturized and walked through. I guess not. Oh, 2 demons this time. I really think I might have to dual wield. Yeah, the hit rates are not great. But I also don't want to get destroyed. That's a little better. I like that damage better. Here's the mallets. Okay. Let's go about this a little smarter this time. But only a little. I don't actually know, Oh, of course there's a treasure. Come on, folks, you know how to run, right? We can run. We've run before, we'll do it again. This is a little rough because the alternative seems to be... Oh, man. You just have to run. Well, obviously I can't exit out of here since I've been captured, so... I don't think I have enough resources to win this fight in tiny mode. The hunter's magic sucks. That's really terrible. This is unacceptable. But you can see the Scholar does a lot of damage with those items. Now watch Duke run. Of course! Right after I use an item. Right after I use the item. That's just kind of how my night's going. Nothing... Oh... This one area. It's gonna make me switch jobs again. Just to get through it. I think I'm gonna have to start with Black Mage on Honey. Which is fine. I think she still has her spells equipped. But it is going to involve another reset. Oh. Alright, you know what? This is just not cutting it. They're not going to run. It's very annoying. I think I also need to get back to more dual wielding. Save the shield for the boss, where I can't really affect him with physicals. Oh, I also need magic. Gotta get those 3 spells. Well, I tried to avoid all the inventory stuff, but in the end, I have been defeated by a mini-section. Have you really never been a Black Wiz? He's totally a Black Wiz. That's right, you didn't, Alright, well, for the time being, learning has ceased. Or high potion, since I'm not going to use a regular healer. Alright, get some Chocobo. Chocobo, always helps me feel a little better. One more time. Okay. My items are rearranged again. I know I didn't dearrange these items, and I know I saved with them arranged. There are shenanigans happening here. Massive shenanigans. I got no problem using the fancy stuff. No reason to hold back with Hyne, since she's not going to be a black mage for this whole time. Excuse me. Might as well fight. I wonder if it takes arrows if you try to just use fight the hunter while mini. Hope not. Probably does. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Arrows. don't know how to get out of here. Oh, that's not how you get out of here. I'm in danger. And probably the worst part about this is that it's... if you don't already know this is here, like, you're resetting out. You're resetting out because you can't just switch to mages in here and get your MP back. Well, thank you, computer. I'm glad you've provided me with 5 GB of free web storage. I think it's been providing me with that for years now. And I don't care. Never used it. I wish it would stop reminding me every day. And confused. They're targeting my mages very heavily. Yeah, that's a decent cure. That's alright. Better than I expected. Oh, will you stop? Stop confusing them. Good thing about being mini, though, is that you can hit your own characters to wake them up or deconfuse them. At basically no cost. Alright. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm leveling up at all these low vitality jobs. This is probably it. Well, finally, the nightmare's over. Oh, we can unmini now that we're out of that area. It just has this one mini area at the start of the thing. It's just... it's there to make this happen to you. It's not friendly. Ooh. I guess we want to go Black Mage to Scholar then. Yep. The good thing is that the points do get reduced for the job levels that you have. I can tell how awake I am right now, trying to equip that onto my head. Good. Yep, dual books. Actually, I should dual wield here as well. Since there do seem to be plenty of undead going around. Ah, an ambush! That's just perfect. That's just what I always wanted, was an ambush. Aye. Lighting window. Okay. Yes, fire arrows, good. Oh, wow. See what happens when they have to take on someone their own size. Oh, one-shots all over the place. Huh, This is very cathartic, just wrecking this battle. Oh, in terms of job actions and which ones are the most profitable, the good news is attack is the best for both the Knight and the Ranger, and everything is equally good for the Scholar. Let's get some holy arrows in here. Not that I'm going to use them. Just press fight. Zeus Rage, yep. There are some attack items in here. This is like the dungeon that you are supposed to use the Scholar for, so there's plenty of stuff. Oh look, my items are rearranged again. I really wish I knew why this is happening, and how to make it stop. Well, at least the game gave me back the strike first. Yeah, as you can see, as long as you're fighting things with elemental weaknesses, the Scholar is a huge damage class. Rolling more than a Knight that's dual wielding. It's kind of absurd, but very welcome. And I just love the hunters. I know I mentioned it before, but the hunter, like, tipping his cap as the victory animation is just adorable. I love it. Alright, we got that King Sword. This thing has massive attack power. We'll probably use it for the boss, maybe? No, let's just use it now. It's just such a big number. Yeah, the pen is mightier in this case. Although with this new sword, it might not be anymore. Alright, let's see how much I can throw down with that. Oh, I can miss completely. That's good. Perfect. Oh, you know what? That's probably a back row issue. I completely forgot about enemy back rows. Yeah, it's okay. On a bridge version of the stand, huh? Well, that reminds me, I watched this week's JoJo today, and it was real good. I have no idea what's gonna happen next. But I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever it is. Maybe not prepared, but ready. Like, is he really Rip? Is his stand still there? Or some stand is still there. I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of crazy, and I'm all for it. We got the whole entourage this time. Let's see. This particular battle, I think I'd go double Salaman. Yeah, it was kind of weird seeing the Stardust Crusaders characters drawn in the post-Part 4 style, where everybody's just kind of lanky and pretty. It's a little disconcerting. Duke's just taking a nap. He really needs to wake up. Get a wake up, get out there. Oh, so I was playing a lot of Persona Q2 today. And I really like it. It's far better than the first game thus far. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Hyne could really level somebody. Possibly herself. It's gotta get this fight done. And of course Duke slept through it all. Yeah, nope, there's no gains to be had this way. That was last game. The only gains are experience, and what we really want is level 17. I don't think we're going to get it in this dungeon. We did get a new bow, though. That's better. Here we get these very full complements of enemies. I'd like to maybe not get quite so full. Oh yeah, well the ammo thing, that's in every FF with bows. It's just they don't use bows past, actually no, they got rid of ammo in 5. So this is only in 3 and 4. And then there aren't bows anymore. I wish the hero equipment, oh, I don't know, made you immune to confusion. Oh yeah, what about Fran? I guess they brought bows back in, 12. 12 was very old school. Had like spell levels and all that stuff. Can't believe they actually 12 is on the Switch as well. They put the Zodiac Job edition on Switch with some further enhancements. Like, I played it on PS4 and really liked it. I'm not sure that I want to do, I don't want to do it again on Switch, because that game is long. And takes a long time to play, even with the speed-up function. Really unbelievably full fights here. Fortunately, no ailments this time. That makes things a little better. One issue is, though, does 13-2 have bows? I try not to think about 13-2. Bow sword. Got like Gunblade, but not as cool. Yeah, I gotta take off that ice helmet so that I don't have an elemental weakness. That's important because the boss does nothing but spam spells. And also he's the Matador. Mobilize the living tree, control an army. He's gone forward in time and become the Matador from SMT Nocturne. There he is! You. Let's just guess. We'll scan him as well. Weak versus fire. That's good. Alright, so the thing with this guy is that his evasion level is massive. He gets 4 chances to evade at 60% each. So you're kind of stuck using spells on him. Or spell items. Weak to different things when he opens his cloak. No, that's Rubicant from FF4. This guy uses barrier change or wall change on every 3rd turn. I'm gonna see if I can just kill him before he gets to the first one, though. It's not happening, though. Good job to Hyne, though. She is just destroying this guy. Do the scan. Yeah, I guess we hero shield back up. Just can't hit him. That's very annoying. Alright, so he's wall changed, and now he's weak against something else. It's a pain, I gotta say. This guy is a real pain. Oh, weak against cold. That's good news. That's very good news. That means I can get him with Ice 3. And one of those south winds I saved from the last fight. Oh! I got a hit in! Oh, can I not use arrow? I guess arrow is white mage exclusive. Rather, mage exclusive, not white mage exclusive. Well, I think I can get him this turn. Oh, and while that happens, let me take a look at this link. Oh, is that Hyne? And is he in... What's that from? That Hyne art. He's in 14. Huh. Oh, it's the third turn already? I don't know what happened, but I think he might have changed weaknesses from cold to cold. And it kind of feels like he did it a turn early. Oh no, he didn't. That's right. My scanning got messed up. Welp. Either way, I win. Oh, now the walls are talking to me. Yeah, I know it's late. Talking trees. Oh, man. Alright, well, the good news is curse is lifted. You can drop everybody off. Here's the king. And it seems that finally we'll be able to get our proper airship. Hopefully one that can fly over mountains. This place is a little different than the last time we saw it. Alright, so we got another Fang that doesn't do anything right now, other than take up inventory space. We will need it. We'll need all 4 of those Fangs. But, not for quite some time. Alright, well now we're nowhere near a boat. So let's go find it. See if Tackle has anything good to say. About items, got any? There's still just nothing in here. Yep, nothing. That's okay, though. That's fine. Airship, airship, airship. This place comes pre-looted though, so that's good. I understand, there's a floating continent. The time gear. Tells how the night works. Yeah, thieves are cool, but we don't need them yet. we'll want to use one after we get the next set of jobs, interestingly enough. We won't get thief equipment until after the water crystal. Yeah. It's not Final Fantasy Legend 3 either. So, games with a floating continent, right? Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy Legend 3, which is Saga 3, the US Final Fantasy 3, which is 6. Just floating continents everywhere, it's just how it goes. And of course, an ambush. Man, I must have rolled a really bad RNG seed when I turned this thing on today. It has been a very cantankerous random number seed. That's not surprising that Exvius has one as well. That's a very history of the franchise sort of game, so it makes sense. And a floating continent in FF6 is a lot harder than I thought it was when I was a kid. Like, the last time I played the game, albeit I was playing it in Japanese, which is kind of hard with the active time battle stuff, since I can't, stop and read carefully. But, man, the floating continent was just rough. Oh, we're getting there. So we hit 32 agility, so Vinny gets a third multiplier, and he'll get another one next level. Let's see. In. Let's see, where's Sid again? I guess he's up. Here he is. Only I had the time gear. Well, what if I did? Nice. Now it's a weird airship that lands in the water instead of instead of the grass. It's weird, but I'll take it. That's cool, though. Yeah, I still can't go over mountains. But I can get to the edge of the world now. That's good. Alright, so it's finally time to see what the world really looks like. It's nothing. Wow. Look at all the nothing. Black Wiz has another magic multiplier as well. See, it looks similar to the sprite used in Final Fantasy Legend 3, but I don't think that that is the same Floating Continent sprite. It might be. It's close, but I don't think so. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. Great music, though. I have no idea where I'm going. Hmm. 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 Ah. Eh? There we go. See, how many of those lightning arrows have I got? Yeah, I still got plenty. This is gonna be another one of those water-based segments. Make sure everyone is properly equipped. Very mysterious. Yes, light as in lightning. Well, that's weird. So, we gotta find Elia. Presumably she will be near here. Oh, this is still the same one. Oh, here we go. Attacked immediately, that's good. Oh, I guess these are aquatic creatures. Sort of. Aquatic enough. Yeah, so Elia is supposed to be Arya. But, you know, that's what you get with some of these old-timey fan translations. How close am I to 17? 2442. Half of a ship, anyway. Phenomenal art. Got real long hair. Miracle, this place hasn't been flooded. Blue sword. Save that one last potion since you need it. You need to get Arya. So yeah, because of the earthquake at the start of the game, the entire planet has sank. Or all the continents have sank. And everyone was petrified on top of that. But, if we can do this last dungeon, think of all the jobs. Alright. Looks like it's time to get right back into the dungeons. I'll take a quick heal, of course. Can I just get to the dungeon without being attacked? Please. Please. Ooh. Bagel snake. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm so glad that it only costs one arrow, no matter how many times you hit. Alright, so this place, memory serves, doesn't really have any treasure in it. Just monsters. Lots and lots of monsters. I remember these toads are weak to fire. Man, it's a pain switching all these swords around. I wonder why they went with the left to right menus. It's so bizarre. Of course, it occurs to me that I probably should have gotten my antidotes out of the big chocobo. But I did not. Hopefully I won't get poisoned too much. That's not a good miss. That's a not so solid one. This monster isn't losing his protection from the back row. There we go. These guys, I guess they're aquatic-esque. Yeah, I suppose they are. Wow, I almost have as many casts of Bolt 2 as I have regular Bolt. Ooh. Big damage. Man. Absolutely got him. You know, I don't think that's a cockatrice. I don't. Does anybody think that that is a cockatrice? No? Me neither. It's a basilisk. That is a basilisk. That is... That's a tough one to screw up, but well, credit where it's due, they blew it. They blew it massively. Blood sword. These things, whatever they are very evasive. If they hit you too much, you'll get petrified. Also, it's best not to get hit too much. We'll just have Yinzer attack that other guy since his not using anything elemental at the moment. Maybe I'd get healed a little bit more than I am, but I don't know what the percentages are on the blood sword in this game. They don't seem great. Ooh. Switch back to fire for these. Actually, I don't feel too bad about using some attack items now. Hyne is really the, that's the boss you need all the attack items for. But now, you know, I've got a Scholar, I might as well just use them as if they're regular spells. I don't think there's anything in particular that, that I direly need them for. Oh, and it takes less time than switching around the items. That thing really survives still. It's just dodging. Lots of dodging. Dead end. They got me. It's a fake. What are you at? Yes, light. Good. Man, Ranger's good. Really want to get that 17th level before the boss, though. That's kind of the goal. 4th attack multiplier, very important. Alright, well I just looked it up. Apparently the blood sword in this game is 1/4 of the damage it deals. Which is not great. It's not great at all. North Wind is better than South Wind. So South Wind is Ice 2, North Wind is Ice 3. No, nobody believes this is a cockatrice, right? It's a basilisk. It is. I cannot take this particular enemy seriously. It's kind of sad, though, that it can be petrified. That's what happened to that guy. He got petrified by the Medusa arrow. Whoa. You'd think that these guys could, I don't know, not be turned to stone? Not how it goes, though. Yes, there we go. 4x. 4x. Now we're bringing the pain. That's 6x over here. Yeah, that seventh level is a massive increase to our offense. Oh, and the Petrify. Yeah, there we go. Those are the beatings we're looking for. What's that? Everybody's weak against electricity? Oh, that's good. It's good, I love that. Now, something I hope that everybody is learning to appreciate here is that the Scholar is good. The Scholar is basically an all-offense red mage. It just has to use items instead of magic. And it's a way better physical attacker than the red mage. I don't know what this is. What is that? Agaria. I don't know. It's pretty weird. I think it's still weak against lightning, though. Yep, definitely weak against lightning. Oh, this is startlingly bad. I don't know that I get a choice here. I'm gonna try to win this fight, though. I think I can. The other weird thing is, a lot of people think, oh, Scholar, he's a mage type, we'll put him in the back row. No, you gotta put him in the front row, since he's a physical fighter. He's like the Palm Alchemist from, Etrian Odyssey 2, Untold? Like a front row physical elemental fighter. Truly a bizarre combination, but I think the Scholar works better than the Palm Alchemist ever did. That's right, this is the Scholar Appreciation Zone now. This is a good fight. I want to see this fight all day. This is a less good fight. It is good to know that you can petrify these things, though. Ooh. The 5 hit. I guess that spell's not hitting anything. It's just saying, Scholar is out damaging my knight by a pretty significant margin on most turns. Nice. Alright, this should be the bottom. What am I doing? I got 3 cure spells. There we go. Alright, so despite all of my preening about putting the scholar in front. For this particular instance, I'm gonna move her to the back. This is boss time. Who could the boss of the Water Temple be? No. Why, it's Kraken. He's back again. That fiend of water. Can't believe he's up to this nonsense again. Alright, let's scan him. No weak point. That's good. Alright, he's pretty strong. He's got no weak point. I might as well just use my most damaging stuff. One great thing about using the Hunter as a chemist, it's so fast. You will generally get to go first. Well, that was a much worse Ice 3 than the last one. Yeah, I don't really want to waste a turn checking his health. I can just throw more stuff. Oh no! Kraken got to go first. That's not good. Fortunately, I have high magic defense on Yinzer thanks to the shield. The shield and the armor have very good magic defense. Oh, not run. Oh no, we're not running, we're casting. Well, it's nice to know that sometimes even the high and mighty Kraken can get a bad roll. My voice is cracking. That's not good. And again, it's almost bedtime, so it's not so shocking. Well, rip area. Fortunately, before she goes, she gives us a bunch of job applications. Then suddenly, the world is restored. The true world map begins here. Three days. Goldor, who I'm pretty sure is also a Power Rangers villain. He's got a crystal, it seems. So that's the Earth Crystal. That makes him responsible for all this nonsense. Sewers, huh? Well, it's definitely too late tonight to do sewers. Okay. Great. I wonder what jobs they have. Probably nothing. Alright. That seems like a very nice save number. Let's just take stock of the situation. Somebody has chained up our ship. We aren't going anywhere. Also, we have new job. And they are Geomancer. Geomancer does not have the damage floor immunity that it has in 5, but it still has the free terrain damage. So the terrain ability in this game, it's there's always exactly one terrain ability per type of terrain you're standing on. It cares specifically what kind of tile you're on when you get into the fight, and there's no randomness other than whether or not it hits. But be careful, if you don't hit anything with your terrain ability, it'll backfire and hit the Geomancer itself. Doesn't mean Geomancer's not useful, it certainly is, but it's a little risky at times. Dragoon is Dragoon. They jump, they use spears. There is a fight later on that is mandatory to use 4 of them. And we got the Viking. The Viking is basically a berserker, except you can control it. They use axes. Axes tend to be lightning elemental, so they would have been really great in the last dungeon. Very high vitality, though. If you need HP on your level ups, you want either the Viking or the Black Belt, or the Black Belt. Or in this case, I guess they're called the Karateka? Karateka, something like that. This is the Master equivalent, the upgraded Black Belt. They're very powerful. And they have the boost ability. So you can use boost so that you do double damage on the next turn, or use it twice so you do triple damage. Don't use it 3 times, though, or you will explode. Yep. You just blow up. I don't make the rules. M. Knight is not like the Mystic Knight from FF5, nor is it the one that writes all the twisty movies. This is more like a Dark Knight. They use dark element swords, and they are mandatory later on, but can't actually be used right now because we don't have any swords for them, or any equipment at all. And there's the Conjurer. Conjurer is usually called the Evoker, or the Evoker. Not Evoker, what am I saying? The Evoker, or Conjurer. This is the first summoner type job in the series. They actually work a little more like Beastmasters from 5. They're somewhere in between. They do summons, of course, and their summon effects are random. They essentially choose between either a white magic type effect or a black magic type effect, and do whatever it is. Most of these effects are pretty good, though, so the randomness, you know, it doesn't really hurt. Yeah, they're summoner minus. There is a regular summoner later, and all of their summons just do a big pile of damage. Whereas the Conjurer can do some things like max out all of your party members' attack multipliers, or cast Reflect on everybody. A lot of the more utility things that are associated with summoners in the future are things that the Evoker does. Running away with Chocobo, casting Reflect, hasting everybody up, curing, that sort of thing. But they also have some damage abilities too. And then there is the Bard. You use a Bard when you have like a party of 3 other physical attackers, and you stick that Bard in the back row and you have him cheer everybody on to increase their attack by 10 per round that you do it. And that's cumulative as well. Bards don't explode like Karatekas do. So Bards are pretty good in this game as well. In fact, I would say that all of the jobs in this game are good. I know a lot of people don't like the Conjurer because of the randomness, but I mean, I embrace randomness every day. I like FF2. You know, Geomancer's good because it's a free black mage. Bard's good because it's a free buffer. Yeah, we will play some more with these new jobs in the future. Thief is going to get its time to shine soon as well. We're about to get some Thief stuff. We're going to get some Black Belt stuff. It's going to be good. I'm not exactly sure who's going to become what, though. And whether or not I can chain together any sort of job shenanigans to get there. It's like Thief for 16 seems alright. Karateka for 40 isn't, but I could switch back to the Monk and then probably go to the Karateka for 16 and, you know, get a discount of some sort. I just need to make sure that I keep some capacity points available for when everybody has to become a Dragoon. But, you know, that's stuff to think about a little later. For now, though, it's getting late. Getting late. I'm tired. That mini section at the start almost did me in. Almost did me in. Got me too cranky to continue, but I think we made great progress today. And we're definitely more than halfway through the game now. Story-wise, I think we're probably closer to 60% through, but there are optional things in this game as well. There are optional dungeons that you can use to get more summons and more equipment, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of gameplay left. And you'll look forward to that later on. Tomorrow might be a double day. We might do FF3 in the afternoon and Bloodborne at night. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have to go shopping, do some other stuff, do some laundry. But whatever we do, it's going to be a good time. Have a good night, everybody.